So I'm doing another video on painting this stuff again because paint kind of wore out, and the last video I did, it wasn't enough paint in the thing, so I got a brand new one, and hopefully the whole thing is not damaged like how the old one was, so I'll be able to get a better coat because I did this like years back and the thing was still damaged then. When I did it this year, it was still damaged. I never got a new one, and just about yesterday I got another one. I got a red for a different gun. It might work out with the red, but I'm not sure, but that'll be a different video too. So I'm gonna just leave that there. But I'm gonna spray paint. This time I'm doing something different. I'm gonna spray paint this too and this. So I'm gonna start with these two first. It looks the same. Looks a lot better too. It's not all spraying out in clumps. So I'm gonna let that be enough. I don't want to overdo it, but that's a nice metallic finish. I want to hit this piece. It's gonna rain. I keep feeling raindrops, but kind of under a tree, and the sun is out, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think it's about to rain. Perfect timing. Yeah, that looks amazing. I'll let that be all I spray on it, and now I want to do these two things real quick. Because if it do start raining, I might have to put this in the garage real quick. Because the sun is literally out, so I don't know what's really going on. Looks way better already. That paint was probably old too, because I left it outside. Because I meant to shoot it, but then I was like, oh, I still got paint in it. So I was gonna just use it for a video. So now let me hit this up too. I decided I'm gonna do this black piece too because it couldn't come off because the paint was already on it from when I did it 2 years back. I mean, it looks no different because, it was already that same color on there. I just want it to look a little bit better than what it was, because you can see a few like marks on it, which I don't know why. You can see that's like from the old time I did it. But they look perfectly fine though, so I'm glad about that. I wish I had something to hang this up with so I could get all sides at once. What about this part? I pretty much hit everything already. Yeah, that was quick. But I am feeling a little bits of raindrops, so I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna get like one more little spray on it, then I'm gonna move it to the garage. It's kind of dark right there. I'm trying to make sure that's all the parts too. I just took apart the gun. But that should be everything. There's some good paint. It only costs like $6 or $7. Alright, so for the future video though, I wanted to test how red this is for this my King Arms PDW, because I'm not sure. So let's just see. We're gonna paint this whole thing red. I think it's pretty bright of a red, so I think it should be cool. I was gonna paint the outer barrel. I painted it already, but it was like a darker red, and it basically just looked black with just like a little bit of red. I didn't really like how it looked, but if you might know, if you watch me, the handguard is red too, so I don't want it to clash. If it do clash, it might look good, but if it don't, I still have my older handguard that it came with, the rail one, so I might just revert it back to that, because it would look really nice with that and the red trigger too. And I could paint the other parts depending on how that looks though. So we'll find out in another video. I don't know, I might leave this out. The sun is getting back out and I haven't felt many raindrops since then. But it is looking nice. Alright, so I think all this stuff is pretty much done. I just picked this up completely dry, and this part got a little mark on it because I kind of dropped it on accident, but besides that, this is nice. So check this stuff all back in. Let me just check it though. I know this gonna have a little bit of marks because it's pretty much of a rough spot to be at, but this part seems cool. I know I might have to scratch this up a little bit to get it back on, but I'm okay with that. Besides that, everything else looks fine. It's Teflon tape on the threads because the threads is a little funny. And now my body pins, they look way better than what they was the last time I did this video. So this paint definitely, the other paint was definitely just old. This looks amazing. I ain't gonna do the back. The back gonna be in the inside. And just in case, I don't want none of that shavings if I'm just moving it back and forth. Get into the gearbox. This looks way better too. And this part definitely, yeah. Hopefully that screw isn't stuck in there. If it is, I'll figure it out. But this all came out pretty good. So we're gonna put the gun back together and take it outside to get some natural light and just see how it look now. Okay, so it's finished. This is how it looks now. I redid that paint in the outer barrel, redid the paint on those, and this is the only new addition. And also the this part, I think looks really nice now. Also doing them two other parts of the gun. Makes it look a lot shinier. Matches with this. I didn't paint this, it came like that. And everything else I painted. Besides the trigger, that also came like that too. So I think this is pretty good, and it turned out quite well. Paint did real good too. And I usually have a different red dot on here, and the caps of it was off, and I did paint them too. I'm gonna go show that before I end the video, because I might switch it back to that other red dot. It's more so circular, not open like this one. And this is the cap for it. So I'm gonna paint those caps. Well, they already painted, but I think it would look nice if I switch it out with the other one, with the other red dot. And if not, it can stay on the other gun that I got it on. Got it on my Colt DMR build. And that gun is also themed as gray and black. Well, you know, this one's just gray and tan, but the other one is gray and black a little bit. But that's gonna be this video. And yeah.